everyone, Aparna here. I am so excited. I finished another sketchbook, and the reason why I thought I'm going to show you this one is because in my channel, if you have been there for some time, then you know how I consider a sketchbook as a playground, a place where you can fail, a place where you can create lovely pieces of artwork, a place where which is meant for experimentation. And the more I see my videos, I am realizing that, considering right now I am doing an acrylic painting challenge on paper, that's a sketchbook for me. So it looks like these sketchbooks look very pretty. They're full of pretty paintings. So I thought that was not exactly what I've been trying to say. It does not really show that. But because I am really enjoying the process in with my acrylics being done on a sketchbook, I decided, let me show you today something different, something which I really mean when I mean that the sketchbook is like a playground, though the acrylic ones are also a playground for me because I've never used acrylics on paper, and that is an experimentation for me. But I can understand if someone seeing it does not really get it, because it does look like a sketchbook which has lovely pages in it. So this sketchbook is not going to be lovely. It's a mixture of incomplete work, playing around, complete works, lovely works, terrible works, uh, you name it. And probably it's not something we would love to show in YouTube, but this is a fact. This is what a sketchbook is meant for, and this is what I mean when I say a sketchbook should be your playground. And yep, let's get ready to see all kinds of weird stuff that I do that you don't get to see on day-to-day basis. So I have the sketchbook. This is Excel watercolor sketchbook by Canson. Very nice paper, heavyweight paper, but it says it's cold press, but the paper is definitely fine. I'm not sure. I think this is a French pronunciation, but it feels like it means it's fine, and it is fine. The texture is very fine. My pen quite literally just glides over it. So I started this sketchbook in November 2025, and I finished it today, the last page. And so it took me 6 months. This is the shortest span of time in which I managed to finish a sketchbook. So that's kind of very exciting for me. So I started this with, I think I started writing November 2025. I did not like it. I just went ahead and I scribbled all over. There was a phase in my journey where I was really liking these kinds of pen and watercolor sketches. And that was the time when I also did my tiny painting series. And this is how I was doing it. And I believe this one I did first, and after that I did this one, if I'm not wrong. I was enjoying the pen marks. These are done with this pen, Platinum Preppy fountain pen. This is a size 5. I think this is medium. Yes, mediums 05 tip. And I started, the plan was to start drawing and sketching my breakfast all over again. Throughout my cancer journey, I have been sketching my breakfast. It helps me stay grounded. It helps me start with my day. And I've been doing it for a long time, but it's been a long time. So I stopped after finishing. That was in February last year. And someday, somewhere around that time, I cannot exactly remember the exact month, but around that time I wanted to pick it up all over again. So I started painting on this side. I don't know why. I generally always prefer to start from the right side. And then I do find this thing little uncomfortable because these binders are very, very big. If you see this, these rings are very big, but a little uncomfortable when I come here on this side of the artwork, and this kind of hits my arm. I'm so sorry, is the camera moving? Yes, it is. Sorry about that. So I started with this side, and then I did this one, and I did that again, and again I followed this pattern, and I slowly started falling in love with this layout, doing my sketching of my breakfast on the right side and sketching something very different than what I do on the left side. As you know, I do more realistic work. This is really not my style, but I genuinely enjoyed doing this one. So I think I went on, this is my favorite page. I love the colors. I do hope that this camera is picking up the bright, vibrant colors in here. The weather is really different right now, and today it's kind of cloudy. I don't know why. It was hot and sunny like half an hour ago. Anyway, I hope you get to see the right colors, but I did start doing it, and entire November went by doing something like this. And here basically I was trying to use different color combinations that were there in my watercolor palette, and just mixing colors and trying to come up with new ones. And for breakfast I realized that, oh my god, I think I eat the same breakfast every single day. A little bit of a twist and turn here and there, but 90% is the same, and it is a bit concerning. I think I need to add some more color to my plate, and you realize things, once you start drawing and sketching daily, you get to know who you are, right? And I think I need to sort out my breakfast a bit since I've been doing this. I realized it was like really glaring at me before I started this video. So lovely colors here, beautiful page. This I really love this watercolor paper, and I think for my watercolor practices, this I will definitely go ahead and buy again if required. Of course, once I finish all my sketchbooks, this is going to be one of those that I'm definitely going to rebuy. This is a I have a color from Timu. I think I bought their all neon colors, and I was just having fun. And of course I messed up in here. I don't know what was I thinking, why did I make it black, but I did it anyway. And then I started sketching humans, or at least trying. I do not do these kind of works. I believe I saw some video and I was trying to follow it, and it was quite a disaster, but I don't mind. I genuinely don't mind that effort, considering this is my first attempt. I think I did a good job. So this I continue doing it, and I think since after this I didn't draw any breakfast, maybe this is the hot water bag, and hot water bottle, sorry, not bag. And I think I used some pastel pencils. They're all over the place. Yeah, I think I did. And this paper is really good. It takes all the mediums pretty well. I haven't tried acrylics though, but pastels, this one was quite good. It's still sticking on these sides. And of course watercolor and ink is amazing. This pen was quite literally gliding on the paper. It was so smooth. Loved how this one came out. This is entirely done with this pen. And I took this sketchbook during my vacation to India, and I was in a bank. I was drawing this out, and I pasted it on this paper, on this sketchbook, because I didn't want to lose it. I did this. This is pen set. I don't have the color, but this is these kind of colors that come like set of 10 for kids. I used that here and it worked absolute wonders. So these are a couple of sketches that I did in India. So as you can see, I think this is gouache, maybe, I'm not very sure. uh yeah, it feels like gouache. So I did that there, and yeah, so far it looks kind of okay. This is one of the leaves I found in India, very unique plant. Then I start scribbling. This is how I practice my line work every day. I again start doing my breakfast, and this time I'm doing on both sides, and this time I am covering the background, making lines. It really helped. As you can see, my cups, oh well, what do I say? They don't look like cups, but I tried, guys. I tried. I do have a cup. Just look how weird it is, but I really enjoyed trying to make them. And this kind of goes on in my sketchbook, all sorts of stuff that I generally do not paint. I have tried to draw them here and practice. So this is one of the Al Hassan Towers here. And this I love this one because this is probably one of the best cups that look like a cup. You get my point, don't you? This is probably the best one that I've drawn so far. Did I say the same thing about another drawing that I did? I can't remember, but I think this is the best one that I've made. I was this looks so bad, doesn't it? It's horrifying. This is my hair clip. This one was my first attempt. This one was my second attempt. It was lying in front of me on the table, and I tried not to use pencils and erasers in this sketchbook. So as you can see, I was trying to draw everything and there was no way to correct the mistakes, and I absolutely embraced them and I really enjoyed them. And here begins, this is also something I tried. I loved it because I generally don't make cups like this, and I've been thinking that maybe I should increase my uh, you know the sketchbook size from A6 to A5 when I go to cafeterias, because I thought I found more space to make the cup than I find in A6 size. And as you can see, because of these binders, I was not able to kind of connect these two parts. So from here, I think I suddenly started sketching human beings, and that because that's what is something I really want to try, and just sketching people, not giving details. And I think I started doing it since this page, the previous one. And oh boy, get ready to see. I mean, I'm sure you're seeing a lot of really not very nice work here, but this gets bad, like bad. I'll show it to you. This is a structure right in front of my house. Yes, that's a building. I know it doesn't even look like a building, so never mind. I tried. Well, these are supposed to be cars. Look, I think my kid drew better cars when she was younger. Yep, like seriously. Yep, that's my version of a car. I have loads to improve, but I loved what I did. I loved this one, and these are the ones that I did, just thinking that I'm sitting in a cafe and what all will I see in the cafeteria. This is an image of a lady in Netflix. So I tried, guys. I tried. I know it's terrible, but I tried and I'm loving every bit of it. Here I draw human beings, sketching human beings as and when randomly sitting. And sometimes I look in Pinterest and look at the images for my practice. And this particular drawing did not come out well. I tried doing it here because when I did it in my acrylic, painting, the road looked like, it was tilted upwards. And I knew at that point that I had to practice it on paper. So I started practicing that. And here I was practicing some leg scenes. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing even to show you this. These are supposed to be donuts. I know they don't look like donuts. They don't. This one does. So my donut started from here to here to here to here. Oh well, all over to this place. And I realized that I need to practice ellipses, which I'm gonna do. Again, some practice with landscapes and formatting and looking at the horizon line, practicing my strokes, another some of the figures that I thought, another building. I need to really learn how to draw buildings. And here, these are some images that I saw in Pinterest. Some of them I think is from Netflix. They look terrible, don't they? And I agree, yes, they are terrible, but I'm proud of them because I made an attempt, and all that I need to do is make a conscious effort to keep practicing and learning the right thing. And I know I'm going to do it. It's a start. So it's a start. I'm proud of myself. This is supposed to be a bun that I had for breakfast. Not sure if it looks like a bun or a seashell, or what do you think does it look? I have no idea, but because I know what it was, I know it was a bun, but it does look like a oh my god, seashell. Things happen when you have a sketchbook in front of you, guys. You need to keep a sketchbook with you because these are beautiful memories. So yeah, seashell, not seashell, seashell. Okay, this is a bun, ideally speaking. So I realized when I was marking my marks like this, going anti-clockwise, I was struggling with the movement of the pen. So I started practicing circles and the other way around. So this is an image which I saw in front of outside from my window. Looks like a car, doesn't it? Better than what I made in the first try. So you see, practice makes improvement, and this is what I have been doing a lot, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get better someday. Oh, look at this, donuts. Donuts are, yep, they do look like donuts, don't they? So I'm getting better. I have a long way to go with my drawing skills. So I practice my marks like this every day, and yeah, I have fun. I am proud of myself for doing this. I felt that I should show this side of my work as well, because when I look at my channel, I have few videos, but whatever I have, I do talk about looking at a sketchbook as a playground, as a place to experiment. But I do understand if it doesn't really look like that, because for me, those are experimentations that I'm showing you, but it might not feel it, because when you go through the sketchbooks, I can see that it can look like a pretty sketchbook, which was not my intention to show. So this is an example I thought you need to see. This is supposed to be a bear. Again, I was watching National Geographic, and I paused the video and I tried to make a bear. Two bears. They don't look like bears, do they? Anyway, I tried. And I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep intentionally making marks. I know I have a lot of practice. I need a lot of practice with my drawing skills, and I am proud of myself for not giving up. And these are again some scenes from some various places. I think this is again from Netflix. And today morning I was scribbling and finishing this one. That's a baby pram, a stroller. Oh my god, dangerous stroller, manufacturing defects. Make sure the kid is not sitting on this one. But that is how we start, right? We don't start with everything perfectly done. So last night I was just sitting, I didn't have any reference pictures in front of me. I just realized that I had few more pages left and I thought, why don't I try it and see what happens. So I drew some veggies here, my pen. I was just trying to see if I can quickly scribble a person sitting. And these ones I did today. I do these kind of things before I start any painting because this helps me in keeping my wrist warm and kind of my fingers. I have no idea why, but I think it's something to do with the flow, with the muscle memory. Once I start making lines, it becomes very easy to paint trees and I mean, it's difficult. It's like it needs practice. It's not difficult, but it kind of helps 10 if I do it like 10-15 minutes before I paint, then making those brush marks and strokes, it is much easier that way. So these are the last works that I did and I'm done. What is this? This is a Camlin acrylic paint set. Okay, I had my Camlin colors in here and I was trying to segregate them into warm colors, cool colors, neutral colors and versatile colors, and I have a list of anti-inflammatory foods. Okay, that's about it, guys. I am so excited. I finished this sketchbook. It is done with. I am proud of myself for showing up, and I know that I have to improve a lot, but I can do it and I will do it. I have another sketchbook which is going on parallelly beside this one, and it also has loads. These ones still have certain good works, complete finished works, but that one has really all crap. And I'm proud of myself for doing this. And if you guys have your sketchbooks, feel free to grab them right about now. Grab your pencil, grab your pen, and have fun. Just have fun and just create marks. If you can't understand, do things like this. I love this one, and these marks I saw in a short YouTube short called Art Coach. I loved how he drew these patterns and I thought I'm going to try it as well. And just have a fantastic time with your sketchbooks and have fun and learn and just let go of your expectations of creating absolutely fantastic works, because trust yourself and it will happen. It will happen. Your fantastic works will come out. However, they will come out when your these kind of weird stuff needs to first come out. Yeah, all the wrong stuff, mistakes need to happen. They will happen. Embrace them and enjoy your journey with your sketchbook. So I hope you like this video. If yes, then please do like, share and subscribe. And until next time, stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.